And when she, Ruth, came to her mother-in-law, Naomi, she said, "Who art thou, my daughter?" And she told her all that the man had done to her. And she said, "These 6 measures of barley gave he me. For he said to me, Go not empty unto thy mother-in-law. Then said she, Sit still, my daughter, until I know how the matter will fall. For the man will not be in rest until he have finished the thing this day." Our thought this morning is empowered by wait. Tell your neighbor, I'm empowered by waiting. You may be seated. I want to get to where we left off of last week. And so I'm not going to try to re-preach what we did last week, but I want to pick up with where we left off last week. And we know that Ruth has been given 6 measures of barley. And so then she is now, having left Boaz, is walking with her apron, her mantle, filled with 6 barleys or 6 measures of barley. And so when she approaches Naomi, Naomi asks her the question, based on what you are carrying, who are you? I'm going to say that to somebody in this place. Based on what you are carrying, who are you? Now, mind you, when she comes to Naomi, the fact that she was carrying the barley, it altered her physical look when she approached her, because mind you, she's coming to Naomi at night. It was dusk dark, early in the morning. And so then, because of what she was carrying, it made Ruth look different to Naomi. But I want you to understand that what you carry changes how people see you. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Because sometimes we want to carry something that's so auspicious of God, something that's unique of God, and want to remain the same. But you must understand that when God deposits something within these earthen vessels, it's going to change how people see you. This is why some of us may not understand why people treat us a certain way. It's because of what you carry. You may be wondering why some people have walked out on you. It's because of what you carry. You may be wondering why sometimes people don't understand you anymore. It's because, Miss Patricia, what you carry. And so then it altered, watch this, Ruth's physical appearance. But Naomi was not asking Ruth who she was because it changed her physical appearance. She was asking Ruth, really, who are you in standing? Why? Because I know who you are in person, but who are you in standing? In other words, she wanted to know, Ruth, are you betrothed or are you still a widow? Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? And so then the question that God is asking you this morning, who are you in standing? Because what you are carrying has changed how you look. And so then based upon the conversations that you've had with God, it should have changed your appearance. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? But not only does it change your appearance, your direction, when she asked her, who are you in standing? What she was also saying is now your direction or course of life is now under new management. Because when you choose to submit yourselves to God, then what you're saying, I'm no longer following my own way of doing things. I wish I had somebody in the house that would understand that. She was telling Ruth that, Ruth, if you're going to move from this place of being a widow to now being betrothed or being engaged, you must understand that your life is about to take a new course of direction. And so then this is why sometimes we're fighting God, because we want to say that I'm called, I'm anointed, God has appointed me for a time such as this, I have an assignment, but we don't realize that our direction has to change. And so then if my direction or my course changes, then that means I'm under new management. I can't do the things I used to do. Let me give somebody a news flare. You won't be able to get away with the stuff you used to get away with. I know you don't believe it. Just keep trying. Because God, the Bible says that God is not mocked. That whatever man soweth, that shall he reap. And so then when Naomi asks us, who are you? What are you carrying now? Because if you're carrying this calling, then your behavior ought to resemble it. It ought to resemble it. And so then we know that when she gets to Naomi with her 6 measures of barley, we dealt with last week why she was carrying barley. And so today we want to deal with why does he give her 6? Why does he give her 6 instead of 5? Why does he give her 6 instead of 7? Why does he give her 6 instead of just 1 measure of barley? Well, you must understand, you theologians, you understand that the number 6, T.T. Joyce, you know, that is the number of man. Man was created on the 6th day. And we know that the number 6 deals with imperfection. It deals with incompleteness. 6 is also the number of days that man was appointed to labor. Because the Bible says on the 7th day, God rested. But watch this. When Boaz gives her the 6, because mind you, Ruth didn't understand really what she was carrying. And so what Boaz was doing was sending a message to Naomi through Ruth. Watch this. Because when he sends the 6, he's telling Naomi, I'm giving you a clue that a unique time has come in your life. And that time is that your labor is about to end. Watch. In other words, as a mother-in-law, you've been taking care of your daughter-in-law, Ruth. And so you haven't been able to rest because you've been having to take care of Ruth. But look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the day of rest is at hand. In fact, I need to tell somebody in actuality, your day of release is at hand. I want somebody to understand that the number 6 is signifying that the season of release is on the verge. You're about to step into a new season of release. And so then when Boaz sends the 6 measures of barley, what he's saying, Naomi, get ready to enter into a time where you're going to rest from your labor, where you're going to be released from your commitment, because Naomi, you need to consent to the marriage that I'm about to have with Ruth. So he gives her the 6 measures of barley. And so then my next question is, not only does he give her 6, but also I want to go a step further as to why he does give barley instead of wheat. We said last week that he gave barley because this was the beginning of barley season. It says this in the 1st chapter, that when Naomi and Ruth get back to Jerusalem, it is the beginning of barley season. And so then the harvest had come. This is why she was gleaning in the field. She was gleaning barley. But I want to go a step further this morning, that the barley signifies or resembles or has, watch this, a hairy appearance. Ouch. And hair always symbolizes an awareness of something. Watch. This is why, saints of God, when Paul told the church that the woman, her hair is her glory. It doesn't mean you don't cut your hair. Y'all looking at it in the natural. But what he's saying is that the hair symbolizes that you are cognizant of God's presence on your life. And so then he sends the barley instead of wheat, because he's saying, I want you to bring you to an awareness that not only you're getting ready to walk into a new season, but I'm giving you the barley because I want you to understand that you're getting ready to enter into a different covenant. You say, why do you say that? Because we understand, watch this. We know that John the Baptist and Samson, we know that even Samuel, they took the Nazarite vow, which means that they could not cut their hair, Melvin. And the reason they did not cut their hair, because it was an awareness that they said, I realize that I have been consecrated to God. And so then he sends the barley because he's saying, Naomi, I need you to have an awareness of what's getting ready to take place. Because sometimes as believers, we think that based upon our circumstances, CJ, this is where God is. Come on. This is why we said last week, you have to be careful about praying your conditions. If you're going to pray something, you need to pray what God has shown you. You need to pray what the word of God is, as opposed to praying your circumstances. And so this is why some of us are frustrated in life, is because we want God to move our circumstances when God is not obligated to deal with your circumstances. He's obligated to stand by his word. He's obligated to stand by his word because he says, my word shall not return void, but it shall accomplish what it's been sent out to do. And so watch this. When Ruth comes with the 6 bags, it's up to Naomi, watch this, to give her a depth perception of what she's carrying. Oh my God. Y'all missed that right there. It's up to Naomi to help her to understand what God is doing. And so then because she's giving she's brought with the barley, she's now in a predicament, or in a place where she's now within reach of walking into a new season. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you're within reach. You're within reach. I know some of us may think that we are far away from what God is getting ready to do, from the promises of God. But I come to tell somebody today that your breakthrough is just around the corner. That we're closer now unto our salvation than we've ever been before. I come to tell somebody that's hurt this morning that your healing is closer today than it was yesterday. I come to tell somebody that your deliverance is closer today than it was indication so that you would know where you are. Because see, this is what gets us in trouble as believers. That when pressure comes, we abort the baby. We abort what God has said because we're crying. We're abort what God is saying because it's getting difficult, Elder John. We're abort what God is saying because we can't find 3 people to high five. But you have to understand that he sends this. And this is why you have to have a Naomi in your life who can interpret what you carry. God Almighty. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, help me right there. This is why some people have entered into your life and they are not supposed to be your friend, they're supposed to be your interpreter. Oh my God. Sadie, can I tell you like the word says it, that there are some people that come into your life and they're simply supposed to be a midwife. In other words, they're supposed to help you birth what you're carrying, but they're not supposed to be your friend. Because when you're giving birth, you need somebody to keep saying, push. I see the feet, push. I see the head, you need to push. Come on, take deeper. I need you to push. I know the contractions are coming more. These are not Braxton Hicks contractions. This is the real thing and you need to push. No, this is not the time for Demerol. This is not the time for spiritual lead. This is not the time to be no. This is not the time to get high. This is not the time to smoke weed. This is not the time to get drunk. This is not the time to go gambling. This is not the time to fall asleep. It's time to push. It's time to push. It's time to push. And so then this is why Naomi says, come here, Ruth, because I know you don't understand what you're carrying. It looks like barley, but it's more than barley. Oh my God. It looks like a grain, but it looks like a seed, but it's really a grain. He said, why is that different? Because if he sends a seed, then I got to wait for the harvest. But if I send a harvest, I'm telling you the time is. Oh my God. That's why he lets us know that it was barley harvest. Because had he sent a seed, you have to sow the seed. Then you have to wait. Then you have to pray. Then you have to fast. Then you have to lift up holy hands. Then you have to clap the devil and hiss him out of his place. Then you have to high five 3 people. Then you have to march around the thing 7 times. Then you try to slang all over. Then you get out on your knees. Then you will consecrate yourself and prostrate before the Lord. But God says, I don't need you to do none of that because I'm sending the harvest. I'm sending the harvest. I'm sending the harvest. And see, this is what's strange, is because if you read the text, Ruth has no conscientious awareness of what she carried. She just thought she was bringing some barley back to her mother. This is why I can understand why you sit like you sit, because you don't know what you carry. It's all right. Stay right there. Come here. So then the Bible says that he sends Ruth back, but he specifically says, Ruth, I don't want you to go back empty-handed. Now wait a minute now. I don't want you to go back empty-handed. Because you might be wondering, why wouldn't God just send a message? Why would Boaz write a little letter and say, dear Naomi, this is the kinsman redeemer, Boaz. I got to go find out whether the kinsman before me is the one that's going to redeem. But I don't believe he's going to be the one, but I'm Because that might have gotten intercepted. Oh God. See, this is why God disguises what he does so that it does not get intercepted by the enemy. Because make no mistake, she was walking back to Naomi at night. And so then, as opposed to sending her back with nothing, he sends her back with the barley. And the barley was to show the people, watch this, y'all don't miss this, help me Holy Ghost. The barley was to show the people, to give them the impression that she had been out working. Watch this now. But Naomi knew, this ain't got nothing to do with work. This has to do with rest. Oh my God. Oh, what are you saying, man of God? There are some situations that are happening in your life that to the naked eye, to the untrained eye, to the unskilled eye, to the individual that's not a spiritual pundit, they're not able to interpret what you are carrying. So it looks like you're not carrying anything. But to the skilled eye, to the master eye, then when you come with the barley, I know, oh my God, you're just not bringing food, but you're bringing a promise. In other words, you're saying, God, that when Boaz sent the barley, he was sending a word and a gift. Y'all hear what I'm saying? When he sent the barley and she was carrying it in her hand, what she was carrying was a word and a gift. Y'all ain't got it just yet. I'm going to say it one more time. That when he sent her away, he sent her with a word and a gift. What are you saying, man of God? That when Naomi saw what she was carrying, what the word and the gift said was that Ruth, you done won his heart. Oh my God. What are you saying, man of God? That when God sends you a word and sends you a gift, what he's trying to let you know, you don't want his heart. Oh my God. I feel like shouting right there. That when God gives me a word and he sends a gift with it, what he's saying is, I have confidence in you and that I'm pleased with you. Oh my God. Help me in this place. This is why some of you are trying to find and look for signs as to whether or not God is with you. Then the indication that if God is with you is he sends a word and a gift. First lady, they said, wait a minute, Pastor. I got the word, but where's the gift? You're looking at it. Oh, y'all ain't getting it. You said, wait a minute, Pastor. You being arrogant. No, I'm going by what the word says. Because the Bible says God gives pastors after his own heart. And so when he sends the word and he sends me, what he's trying to tell you is that you got my heart. Oh, you're looking at circumstances and you're trying to get an indication, but the barometer of your life is not your conditions. It's not the word and the gift God sends you. Oh my God. This is why the enemy fights you on Sunday. Because if you don't have the word and you don't have the gift, then you don't know what's going on in your life. You don't know if God is with you or against you. I know you read in the scripture that the Bible says that God will never leave you nor forsake you. But sometimes when you're going through your dark times and you can't hear nothing and you don't see nothing, you get confused and you wonder if God is with you. Because when you're going through your night season and your bills are showing up and sickness is showing up and all hell is breaking loose, you're trying to find out, is God even hearing my prayers? And so what God does to keep it from being intercepted by the enemy, what he does, he sends But I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so then she tells Ruth, and she says, Ruth, sit still. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit still, sit down. She says, sit still. Sit still. And wait until you know how the matter will fall. Sit still until you know how the matter will fall. Now, this is why I say you got to have somebody, Demetrius. The reason she tells Naomi this is because she knew by the presence of the barley, it had set in motion a matter. God. Can I just pause a little bit for a second? That's why when you come to us and we see what you carry, that's why some of you wonder why you don't get an emotional response from us. Because when we see what you carry, we know it has set something in motion. God, I'm going to preach to myself today. That's why you got to have somebody till you sit still. Don't panic. No time to jump ship. Because there's a matter that's been set in motion, and you must allow it to be managed and completed. Because mind you, watch this. Can I help you? Watch this. I'm be Ruth. So Ruth is over here. She'll come home with Naomi. She's sitting there. Okay. Ain't nothing happening. I brought the boiler. My mother told me to sit still. Ain't nothing happening. Don't I need to be calling Boaz and see where he at? Let me see, did he text me? I mean, he text me. Maybe he Instagram. Is y'all here for me? Oh, no. Let me check and make sure my phone ain't on silent. See, this is how we get when we wait on God to do something. We get anxious. And so from Ruth's perspective, watch this, Lexi. It looks like she's idle and nothing is happening. It's besides. If you keep reading the text, you notice that Boaz is now going to meet with the elders and the kinsman that's prior to him. Now while he's meeting with her, watch this, Marcus. Ruth is still sitting. God Almighty. Look at your neighbor, tell him to sit still. And so it looks like nothing is happening at Ruth's house. But what Boaz is doing, he's meeting with the kinsman to find out, are you going to take her or not? What are you saying, man of God? That although it looks like nothing is happening in the natural, it does not mean nothing is happening in the spirit. Oh my God, help me in this place. This is why some of you, you're bouncing all over the place. You're trying to find a scripture every day. You're trying to find a different devotion. You're trying to listen to this song to get a feel for where God is. No, you just need to sit still. Because you've done your part, you brought the word and the gift. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? And so then when she says, I want you to sit still until you know how the matter will fall. Now she uses that word fall because that word means settled. Watch this. Now I need y'all to understand this right here. Because sometimes we don't really know. When God says something is over, that is over. Okay? So she chooses the word fall because that ties into the context of this scripture. In Ecclesiastes, it says that wherever a tree falleth, if it falleth to the north, if it falleth to the south, that is where it shall be. Forever. In other words, when she tells Ruth to sit until you know if the matter or when the matter has fallen, or how the matter will fall. What she's telling her, that there's some stuff getting ready to happen in your life that's going to be decided once and for all. Let me help somebody else. There's some issues in your life that are about to be put to rest once and for all. Oh my God. There's some dilemmas that you've been wrestling with for months, for years. But we come